Howdy sound techs. Today we're going to be going over why we use both lavs and booms to record dialogue for video. Let's get to it. Before we get into a lot of the comparisons and all that, one of the things about a lav mic that we can do is we can actually plant these on people and we can hide them. So if I just kind of take this down to the bare bones, this is actually a bad example because it's a bit too big. But what we can do is we can actually hide this on talent under some wardrobe and you wouldn't even know they're mic'd. So that way we have a second mic that's hidden, concealed from view. So another thing with lavs that we should go over is how to actually set them up onto talent. So the first thing you do is you take the connector end, and if you're going to go through the shirt, which is what I typically do, you drop it down through the shirt, and then you pull out the slack from the bottom, so you have the connector. What I'm just going to do is I'm just going to feed it through till I get it up. These are called right coat stickies and undercovers. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just take off the back of the sticky. I'm going to put this to the collar of my shirt for this. Alright, and it pulls a little bit, but you can barely tell that there's a mic there, unless you know it's there. So another thing that's great with wireless lav mics like this is right now the camera's inside the car still. I'm outside and you can still hear me beautifully. I was even way off frame and you could still hear me because I have my wire on and it's recording. If I didn't and I was just using the mic on my camera, you wouldn't be able to hear me right now. Granted, in this environment, you could also use a boom out here, but you'd have to be wary of everything else, such as airplanes taking off, or even just the fact that there's a car in the way and the camera might still be shooting this way and you might end up seeing a boom in the reflection. There's a million things that can go wrong with the boom in this shot. A wire just helps so much. And by wire, I'm referring to the lav. Plane. Another thing you can do with a wire is right now, if I decided I didn't want to have the little shotgun mic on the top of my camera, which is just a Rode Video Mic Go, or Micro, not Go, Micro, I could just have this wire. No one would even know. And it would just look a little bit weirder. Lav mics are one of the most universal things that a sound mixer or sound recordist can have in their kit because they're so versatile you can put them on almost anyone. But I would never just use a lav mic alone because it doesn't sound the best. The best thing to do is to get a mic outside, such as a boom mic or a shotgun, and have that on either on top of your camera if you're doing vlog style, or if you're doing narrative style or documentary style, to have someone actually boom it out of frame. That's actually what I just got off doing yesterday. So this is one of the things that I don't like about lav mics like this, and this is why you get radio mics, such as a wireless system. I don't know if you can see that, but the right timed out. So I don't know how much I actually have on here. Lovely. We'll see. Another great thing about using a lav mic is if you're in a car, for example, where there's no place to get a boom, maybe a short cardioid on the gear shifter, but it's another great place to put a lav mic because you can have the talent still be able to drive and also be able to deliver their lines if necessary. A lot of indie films will have to do something like this if they have a car scene, for example. And it's really helpful. Just the only thing you need to worry about is the seatbelt. Alright, that's some basic uses for a lav mic. There are, of course, many other uses, but those are just a few basic uses. Again, not the only mic I would use because clothing rustle. Hope you guys did enjoy it, though. See you again soon for a little bit more advanced sound stuff. See ya!